In this video we share St. John Paul II, the Pope chosen by Our Lady's heart. Pope John Paul II was prayed for by the Blessed Virgin Mary. This is how she told the world herself, through numerous messages, through the priest Don Stefano Gobbi, the founder of the Marian Movement of Priests. In the messages published in the so-called Blue Book, messages recognized by the Catholic Church, it is stated that St. John Paul II is the Pope chosen by her heart. It says, among other things, the following. Pope John Paul II is the greatest gift, which my Immaculate Heart begged from the heart of Jesus for these times of your painful cleansing. That's my Pope. I shaped him. At every moment, I guided him on the path of his personal devotion to your Heavenly Mother, that he obediently followed, with filial devotion and great trust. He is an important part of my plan. Also, in 1991, the Blessed Virgin Mary announced that Pope John Paul II was the Pope of her secret, referring to the secret of Fatima. But it is interesting that in this message Our Lady also gives an indication of what will happen after the pontificate of Pope John Paul II. Namely, although the successors of St. John Paul II are not explicitly mentioned anywhere in the messages, Our Lady announces what is happening, the darkness of the Great Waste. Thus, on the anniversary of the apparition of Our Lady of Fatima on May 13, 1991, Mary hinted at what would happen to the Church after the pontificate of her Pope in the following message. You want to remember the anniversary of my first apparition in Fatima, May 13, 1917. You are spiritually connected with my Pope John Paul II, this precious gift of my Immaculate Heart, which is at this time in the Iria Valley, in a prayer of thanks, for my maternal and miraculous protection, that saved his life during the assassination attempt, 10 years ago. Today I confirm to you that he is the Pope of my secret, the Pope about whom I told the children at the apparitions, Pope of my love and my pain. Courageously and with superhuman strength, he travels the world regardless of effort and numerous dangers, in order to strengthen all people in the faith and thus fulfill his mission as the apostolic successor of St. Peter, the Vicar of Christ, the universal shepherd of the Holy Catholic Church, founded on the rock of my Son Jesus. The Pope gives everyone the light of Christ in this time of deep darkness. He establishes the truth of the faith in these times of great apostasy. He invites to the path of love and peace, in these times of violence, hatred, disorder and wars. My Immaculate Heart is wounded when it sees emptiness and indifference spreading around it, challenges on the part of some of my poor sons, bishops, priests, monks and believers, arrogant opposition to his magisterium. This is why there is a deep split in my church today. She is threatened with losing her true faith, unbelief is increasing. When this Pope will complete the tasks that Jesus entrusted to him, and I will come down from heaven to accept his sacrifice, you will all be engulfed in the black darkness of general waste. Only a small part will remain faithful, and these are those who, in these years, accepted my motherly call and found safe refuge in my Immaculate Heart. This small part of believers, whom I have prepared and shaped, will have the task of receiving Christ, who will return to you in glory and start the new era that awaits you. Thank you for supporting my channel. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us.